Hi guys, welcome back to One Mother Artist. Today I'm doing a side-by-side comparison of two, or actually three paints, but two product reviews that I'm super excited to be doing. The first one is Shimmering Lights by Prima Watercolors by Art Philosophy by Prima. There we go, Art Philosophy by Prima. We get 12 half pans of watercolors in this adorable little travel palette. It even has a little place for you to hang out on your thumb if you wanted to. These, I believe, were retailed around $24, $25 on Amazon. And as you can see, I tried using them a little bit before. But we're going to be comparing these to Mozart's Komorebi watercolors. So I have for you black and white paper, and we're gonna go ahead and do this. And actually, I think I need to turn this around. This little pen here is my mark of how far I can move the paper up and still be in the shot. And here is our watercolor. So forgive me if I make mistakes because I'm pretty new at this YouTube thing and I have to do everything in reverse. So we're gonna start off with, I'm gonna move this over so that way you guys can see the watercolors, with the Art Philosophy by Prima watercolors. I am using a Princeton size 6 brush Heritage Series 4050. I got my brush, I got this one from letsgomakeart.com, but I got most of my Princeton brushes at Dick Blick. Okay. So we're going to do the black paper and then we're going to do the white paper. The first color we're going to do is we're going to start off right here, and that is gold. So that looks okay. It looks nicer, I have to say, on white paper. So honestly, the reasons why the paints are wet is that I did a version of this video before, but I realized I wanted to do it on white paper so that way you guys can see the difference. The next color is called Twinkle, and it barely shows up on black paper. This black paper is Fabriano's mixed media paper, black paper. Like, it's legit called black paper. And the white paper is Canson XL. And we're gonna put Twinkle down right over here. I realized these belong up here, but that's okay. I think you guys will get the idea. All right, the next one is called Allure. And on the black paper, the Allure and the gold looks super, similar. But on the white paper, you can see a huge difference. So I want to just show you guys the difference. All right. The next color we're going to do is called Treasure. I love the name of this one. I just think it's really cute to name a paint Treasure. Again, the Art Philosophy paints on the black paper don't pop. And that is what I want from a metallic watercolor. I want it to look great on regular watercolor paper and on any toned black, gray type of watercolor that you have. I think if you're gonna get a specialty paint, you need to be able to use it on all types of paper. But that is my own hang up about it. All right, this next one is called Glaze. I love that name too. I have to hand it to Art Philosophy. They name their paints very well. So again, on the black paper, not so great. On the regular paper, it has a nice color. Because this is 100% honest review, and I have not been paid by Mozart or Art Philosophy or sponsored in any way, shape, or form by any of these companies, I will give you my honest opinion. And I do not like the Art Philosophy paints. At least in the Shimmering. I don't know, I have not used them in other paints, their other collections, so I can't really you know, attest to that. This next one is called Copper, and it's like I did nothing. Let's put Copper over here. Again, on the white paper, I messed up the order, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Copper's not looking like a copper. It's looking like pumpkin. This next one is actually my favorite one, again, because I've tried doing this video multiple times and couldn't get it right. Flare. I like flare on black, and I like flare on the white paper as well. The next one is called Disco, which looks way darker in the pan than it does on either black watercolor paper or white watercolor paper. It comes out, this is actually a lovely blush kind of color, but it looks way darker in the pan. I don't know if you guys can see the pan. The next one is called Goldstone. It kind of reminds me of a yellow ochre. The next color is called Champagne. And Champagne actually, it looks very nice on regular watercolor paper. The next and final color, oops, hold on. I got some champagne in my chandelier, which is what the color is called. Here's chandelier. The outlines on both papers were done by Sharpie marker, the one on black by silver Sharpie marker, and the one on regular watercolor by black Sharpie marker. All right, bam. So there is our side-by-side comparison of the Prima watercolor. Prima watercolor art philosophy on black and white paper. We are going to go on to, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this because I don't like them. The next one is Mozart. I'm gonna mess the name up. Komorebi. And I actually these are pretty nice. The first one is Copper. See how this spreads and you can see the shimmer. And it just looks so nice. What I like about the Mozart is that it looks nice on both white and black paper. So you have so many different options open to you. The next one is Rose Gold. This, I have to admit, is one of my favorites. It is why I was like, ooh, maybe I should get the Mozart instead. Wait a minute. The art philosophy one doesn't have like a labeled rose gold. Although I guess this one would be kind of close to rose gold, or that one if they just totally didn't, fail my expectations. Sorry, but truth. The next one is Bronze. And I realized I freehanded some of these squares because they're not as big. So maybe you're like, oh, maybe they're not as big, that's why. But no. Bronze, that's not it. It's just these are better paints. I think in my unprofessional, I'm not an art supply connoisseur. I'm just a regular consumer like you. This next one is regular gold. No, excuse me, yellow gold. Which comes out really nice on the black paper, not so much on the white. But still, I think way better than, if you're going for the shimmering, this is better. The next one is light gold. There is one drawback to these paints, and I will get to that in a second. Here is the light gold. And And the last one is silver. The silver is actually really pretty. And I think that's what Art Philosophy was trying to achieve with Chandelier, or that one, I forget the name of it, but just, I don't know. So here's the deal. There you go. And that's kind of so much dry. The Mozart is about $10, roughly, cheaper, less expensive than the Prima. With the Prima, you're getting twice the amount of colors and you're getting actual legit half pans. In the Mozart, you're getting these big pans, but I don't know if you can see, they're not filled. I don't know how much paint is actually in this. So I've now tried this video. This is my third attempt. So I've done 3 versions of these swatches, and I feel like I can only maybe do a couple more paintings with these, whereas with the Prima, you have half pans of each. So it all depends on what you're looking for. Me personally, I will not be buying these again. That's just me. I'm now going to show you, I'm hoping you can see this. La Artistic Isle Watercolors. I just did a video doing an unboxing, and I put them into this Meeden watercolor tin. Yeah, I didn't take the magnets off of it, so I couldn't fit them this way. I don't know. I put them in sideways. I don't know if they're in wrong. I don't know, but they're in right for me. So some of these colors are duplicates. Some of them are new. I'm now searching my table for the cards that tells me the colors, but I found one. All right, Artistic Isle, forgive me. I'm gonna take a quick look to see if I can find, and I found them. Found the swatch cards that came with them. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna plop these down in the middle so that way you can see the difference between all 3 of them. And the first one I'm going to start with is Lumos. Again, going back to how much I love the names of watercolors. Lumos. Oh, see now, similar to this color. So similar, but better, in my humble opinion. Some of these colors, see, look how different. All right, don't pop up on white paper, but you know, layer with them, do what you will with them. The next one is Irish Gold. That was a speck of Play-Doh. I'm gonna put that right in between these 2 colors because I feel it's a mix of their yellow gold and their bronze. The next one is Lightning. So I did a video before and I couldn't find my card and I couldn't remember the name of this. Lightning, which I believe is like so similar to that rose gold. Oops, hold on a second. Here we go. I'll put a patch of the yellow gold here just so I'm consistent. Just so that way, you know, I'm doing the same thing. The next color is, that's what it was, Unicorn. Unicorn is such a cool color, guys, because it's gold. It's not gold. It's got like, you can't see it, maybe you can see it over here. It's got like pinks and purples in it. I will hold up these to the camera when I'm done. It's got like pinks and golds and I don't know. It's like a magical color. The next one is Italian Rose. So I bought these travel size because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. They were having a sale a couple months ago and I was like, yeah, I'll get them for whatever they were on sale for. And now I'm just addicted to her handmade watercolors. This next one is called Deep Red, which I am in love with. I have to say, I probably say that about all the colors though, that I just love them. The next one is Wisp. Look at Wisp, guys. It's amaze balls. So this is a Wisp over here. I got in a half pan and I put it right next to it, and it's exactly the same, which is amazing because these are handmade watercolors. I find that to be amazing. Oops, shirking my duties. Wisp over here. Italian rose. Deep red. There we go. I've actually done some painting on regular watercolor, specifically with these two and this color, and it comes out really great. I don't know if I'm doing this justice on here with the white paper, but it does come out nice when you layer it. The next one I have is Jack Frost. I talked in my first video how she needs to name an Elsa. Make an Elsa color. I don't know if we can do that because of copyright. Anyway, the next one is Dragon. Jack Frost and Dragon also look nice on both colors. And the next one is Spiced Cider. In my palettes, like my regular palettes, I love reds and I love purples and blue greens, and that's what I mostly have. I'm now going to go over some of the other colors. So we did Wisp. Wild Orchid is a new one for me. So I got a half pan of Wild Orchid. And Wild Orchid is now my favorite color. Oh, wow. Yeah. That, I don't, see, I say everyone's my favorite. Then I have Charming, which is another new color that, oh gosh. Oh, wow. So yeah, basically everything that Artistic Isle puts out in their shimmering metallics, I will eventually get and love. Alright, so I'm really hoping you guys can see this because I don't have my phone like turned around the other way because I couldn't zoom in close enough the other way. Here is the Prima Art Philosophy Shimmering Lights in 12 colors. The Mozart's 6 colors, and my personal set of Artistic Isle watercolors on white watercolor Canson XL. Here is the Prima Art Philosophy Shimmering Lights 12 half pans, the Mozart 6 classic metallics, and my own personal collection of Artistic Isle watercolor on black paper by Fabriano. If I was going to spend the money, I did spend the money, I would get Artistic Isle. I think if you want to try out and you may not think that metallic paints are your thing, go with Mozart. I would not, in my very humble opinion, skip over Art Philosophy, in my opinion. Alright guys, that's it. Oh, I wanted to show you one thing if you had any questions about it. This is my paper called Black drawing paper. 9 by 12, and it's 140 pound, which is why the guys at the Blick Art Store told me this will be fine for watercolors, and it has been fine. As you can see, I've used it. It's been great for watercolor. Stonehenge is coming out with black paper, and so I'm interested on that. Dedicated watercolor paper, but I haven't been able to find it yet. So this is what I'm using, the Fabriano paper. Alright guys, thank you so much for viewing my video, being patient with me rambling, being patient as I scramble for things. This is I'm very new at this, so thank you. I hope you like what you saw. Please leave a comment. Please be kind. Thank you. Bye.